She's talking to you.
What?
The light noise and bump out.
Yeah. Like he's one to obstruct use.
Your name's on the screen.
Looks like it's been a while.
Yeah, it has. At least 4 weeks. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Chasing the Whimsy. I'm your host, Ben, and we're here with
Megan.
Woo! Yes, you just commented that it's been a while since you've been on. Liam has been 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but we recorded an extra one a couple of weeks ago.
But he has been post-op.
Yes, so we
I have no excuse.
143 was we're at 152-ish, 53-ish. So Liam, I didn't know if Liam was gonna record. So I tagged you just in case.
Right.
But he did record today, so he has 150 today. I'm gonna go to the school where we adopted the family, look at all the presents, and talk to a nod again. So I'll be like 152, 151. And then next week is the holiday show. So you'll do like a weird, you'll be like 2 weeks out, but you're also recording next week too. So, but yeah, it's been like 7 weeks since you recorded.
You make a new number every time you say it. You're like, yeah, it's been like 4 weeks. It's been like 5 weeks. It's been like 7 weeks.
Yeah, 7.
This has not
7
been,
episodes.
It has not been 2 months since I recorded. That doesn't feel right.
Hold on.
Oh no.
It's a month.
The receipts.
We came back November 9. So we're 5 weeks.
Yeah, so it's definitely not like 7 weeks.
All right. But the reason I needed to tag you into this one is Liam and I have played some like top like list games.
Okay.
And they do very well. And then I have one that I would like both of you to do. Like we'll do like another episode with you two together, see if you guys can figure it, like the answer is.
Not sports stadiums.
Not sports stadiums.
Okay. We're good then.
But I figure before we do that, you need some practice on the list game.
Oh no.
Nothing crazy. Liam's like, I need 7. I'm like, how do you need 7? I'm like, I can't do 7. I have 4. We have 4 different lists.
Okay, 4 different lists. Top.
Tailored to you.
Oh no, even worse if I get
But yeah, I figure we'll do that so that way when we do the another challenge episode or the list, the two of you, you already have had some practice, and it's an interesting way to kind of get to know somebody. Like, maybe not you personally. So there's one in here, the prices of things when you were born versus now.
Oh my god.
Right. So it's kind of crazy to be like, since 91, how much has stuff gone up?
Right. And of course I wasn't shopping in 91 because I was a baby.
Right. But it's still fun. Fuck you. Because who is it? The Project Makeshift, I think, are the 2 guys that do it on YouTube. You see them, yeah, Project Makeshift. You see most of them in the shorts. They have a regular podcast, but I only ever see shorts.
Right.
But they do a lot of like a lot of lists. So Kelly and I like send links back and forth. We're like, this would be a good one. This would be a fun one. And then I have to try and like, again, Leah's burning through all these things. So like, I'm like, calm down, man. I'm like, we've done like 15 of them. And I'm like, we could have got like 5 episodes out of this thing.
No, it's good that he's enthusiastic about it though.
Because he does like light up a little extra when he's talking baseball.
He loves baseball.
Did you listen to his episode? The
recent one? No, not the stadium one, no.
We did the top 10 most popular stadiums, and he did pretty good on that.
Was it like stadiums or like baseball stadiums?
Baseball stadiums.
Okay, so like specifically to baseball.
And then after that, he's like, I'll just go through the rest of them. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'll go through all like 35 teams. And I don't remember. I think I gave him the city, and he gave me the name of the stadium.
He would know. He would know. Because you're like, I guess you're watching it and they're like, oh, we're here at blah, 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 blah stadium. I don't want to watch sports, bro. I don't watch sports.
So, yeah, it's been interesting. You ready for the holidays?
No, not at all. Not even kind of. I'm a very last minute kind of person. I think December 23rd is the best day to shop for
Right.
everything. No, Kelly is so meticulous with all her gifts and she's so thought out with all of them. And I'm just like, I gotta go by vibe, man.
All right. So on the 23rd, you're just gonna go to like a store and be like,
I'm gonna be in
I feel
Arizona
it.
Mills Mall, wandering around in circles until I see something that reminds me of that person.
So you get that spidey sense. You're like, it's in there.
Well, like, you know,
I feel something in
you're
this.
at Burlington Coat Factory and you see something, and you're like, that's something my mom would just so
Right.
enjoy.
All right.
See something like a cute phrase on it or something.
It's like a word psychological game of like, because if you go too early, you're like, there's always like a buyer's remorse type. Where like, oh, I got this is cool on the 12th, but then you see something else on the 23rd, and you're like,
Right.
I can't. Do I send one back? Like,
There's something about my brain just does not activate without stress. Like, and this is the same thing at work.
yeah.
If there's nothing going on at work and I have one task to do all day, it will not get done. If I have 15 tasks to do before lunch, they will all get done.
I've tried recently to modify my work habits,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to document a bunch of stuff. So I started like dictating. I'm like, it's so much easier than me trying to type it all out. A couple of notes, talk it for 20 seconds, and it's there.
Yeah.
So I didn't used to back in the day because I'm like, it's always seemed weird to talk to yourself. But I'm like, on podcast now, that's all I do is talk to myself.
Literally.
So I'm like, cool. So in there, it gets done faster. Now, conceptually, it would be pull up file, put it in file. Nope. I just write them all down and I just save it. And I'm like, I'll come back to you tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Doesn't make sense. I don't know why I do that, but yeah. You take any time off for the holidays?
No, I'm taking time off after the holidays. So, um, in the industry where I work, like the holidays are like a blackout date.
Right.
Because it's like kind of like retail in a
Right.
sense, and you're not really allowed to take time off around there. And I'm a manager, so I'm like uber not allowed to take
Right.
time off. But January is like when our whole clock resets.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Like
So
the 2026 year starts on the
correct, and nobody cares about anything anymore.
right.
So I'll be taking a little time off to watch Sophie while she's on Christmas break.
Sweet, sweet. What you guys gonna do? Sophie, what are you guys gonna do on your break?
Still pretty more ding dong.
You got any plans?
I think we've already talked about this.
You
No,
don't-
I'm not a plan maker. No, I don't make plans.
I'm just gonna wait for you guys to wake up and be like, oh, I guess we should do something today.
That's right. And it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to be so jealous.
We'll have to find out because I'll get her for a couple of days. No idea what we're doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But she is funny because if you say, no, we can't go to the park this week, maybe next week, she won't fucking remember that shit for next week.
of course she will. She wants to
Dude,
go.
She's just like, hey, remember last week? I'm like,
She's no longer a baby. You can't trick her with the we'll do it next
no,
week.
because she's been hustling me on that for like 2 years. Like she was always good at it.
Take her to the park.
Well, what's funny was like, sometimes it's like raining and she's like, let's go to the park. I'm like, you don't see what it's doing outside?
Let's get wet. Let's do it.
But yeah, she's gonna have a fun time. So if you can have fun on your holiday break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Professor. That's my favorite holiday.
What's wrong? All right. So we have the holiday episode next week.
Right?
So there was a flaw in my system of I need someone to proofread my script because I need it to not sound dumb. But then the problem is that they send it to two people and they're like, we don't want spoilers.
We're not. How are we supposed to play the game if we have it ahead of time? That doesn't make any sense.
You can't read without analyzing.
How? it's like a teacher saying, like, "Here's the test with all the answers. Just make sure that the font is evenly spaced
Right.
out." Like, you're still gonna look at the answers.
Ugh.
You can't help it.
Um, so I know we talked about doing like some kind of like role play, something, something. So I figured we would do that. We can start writing that next year for Halloween and or Christmas. But I figured we're gonna do something very similar to what we did on Halloween, which I think is fun still. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a fun episode. I think it's gonna be. Hopefully, it's fun. Jeez, I'm like,
Just rife with so many grammatical errors because nobody will proofread for you.
um, I think where I'm at was the Halloween one, the break in between the activity in between the story were all semi relevant. Like they went there's panels at the con. What would your panel be, right?
Right.
So I got to reread it and be like, I have 3 ideas for activities, so I just got to figure out how to like shoehorn those fuckers in there. um,
We have 1 week.
Done. I think it's nearly done. It's gonna be fine. I think it's good. I think we're gonna have a good time. And then you'll read it. Have you read it a couple of times so I can put it in the front and the back like we. Oh my god! So I didn't do. I did a show on Monday for the early days of Bam Margera. I did not use the AI generated voice. I read it.
Oh, no. I mean, how did that go, Ben? That sounds amazing. That's so crazy.
It's like 6 minutes long. But so I was like, all right, I can just read it and then I'll just keep the best take. So I had it broken into 5 sections. So all I have to do is read 7 lines, 6 lines.
Right.
And then it's like I fuck up and I'm like, stop, erase, let's play again. And I'm like, change the verbiage on that. I cannot make it from it. It didn't sound bad, but you could tell like I barely have the general grasp of reading. Like somehow I sound more robotic than the AI guy.
Oh my god. I don't think that's possible, but
Like when you can hear it and you'd be like, oh yeah, Ben's definitely using his finger to read across it. Um,
Look at this.
but yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have fun.
what are you gonna do when your daughter surpasses your reading abilities?
Good, good. She can be my new voiceover. I need a if I ever need a female young voice, boom, there she is. Read this thing for me.
Please read this, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I read at like a 5th grade, like a 6th grade reading level, so she's like almost there. She's a smart kid. I can see her being like,
I don't know if she's at a 6th grade level.
no, but like I could see her being like 2 years ahead.
Yeah.
Like you guys were, or did you guys always test big in?
Yeah, we didn't start doing like those reading level things until we came to Arizona.
Uh,
And I tested at a high school level in 6th grade. And it was the worst thing ever because I had no books that I could read. My teacher was super strict. He was like, you have to read at or above your reading level. So for most people, that was like, oh, you tested at a 4th grade reading level. You can read 4th, 5th, or 6th. I'm like, there was like 2 books.
Your War and Peace and like Pride and Prejudice.
No. There was Moby Dick.
Right? Okay, classic.
And then in our library, there was 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And then there was Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
And that's how I became in love with Lord of the Rings, because it was one of the only books that I could read.
How fucking weird is that? Like, it could have been if it wasn't another book.
Yeah, if it wasn't,
you could be
or if he said like, "Hey, you can read whatever," because like I think Kelly's class, they were like, "Yeah, read whatever you want, above or below."
Right.
If I had had that freedom, I would have been like, "Yeah, I'm not going to the library to go get a book. I'll just pick one that's right here."
Like you could like randomly be like, I love smut. You're like, I love a good romance novel.
No, I don't think they had that at the elementary school. No, but like, I remember 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea being very, 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 very dry for somebody who's in 6th grade. It was like I read it, but it was so. God, it was boring.
Oh, that is like any one random or someone checked it out before you? Like, there's a chance you never
Ran into Lord of the Rings.
like you'd be like, oh, it's cool, but you would never fall in love with like the Lord, like it. Like you'd be like, I enjoy it, but you're like, I want to live it now.
Now I'm obsessed with it.
I mean, to be fair, your test today has 2 Lord of the Rings.
Oh no, I'm scared.
um, yeah, I'm not good on the reading, but part of me was thinking, I'm like, think like with anything, if I write a script and I got to put a video together, in theory, if I read more, I should get better. Like, is that how it works, or is it like just you can't read, Ben? Like, it's never gonna get better.
Well, I have no idea. You're the one who has dyslexia. You should do some research.
Yeah, but you have to read that research.
No, you don't. There's YouTube videos and everything now. You just watch a 5-minute video and you probably learn more than you did in like 40 years.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, all right. Let's dive into some list.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay. Take it easy on me.
Megan's list. Like, all right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's do. So they're 4, almost like 4 different types, just so we can kind of get a feel for which ones we like.
Okay.
Like Liam, we did like Pokemon, wrestling, the stadiums and stuff. They also do like one where you have $15 in 5 categories, and you got to buy like you got to buy your life. So you're like, all right, here's your job. For $1, you get this job, all the way up to $5. So you got to get to a point where you're like if you're just stranded on a deserted island, you're like, where do you want to live? And you're like, for $5, you could be on like a nice island
Right.
or something else, and like, what are you gonna eat? And you're like, I guess I'll just fish. So you're like, I'll spend $2 on a fishing pole or whatever. It does seem a little bit harder to just like spontaneously do.
Right. This seem more like they need to be planned.
Like, makeshift project. I'm not trying to just straight copy them, but I do enjoy the format, and fuck them if they think they have a market on the lists.
Oh, there's always somebody else.
But it would be kind of cool if they're like, hey man, I like your lists. I'd be like, hey man, oh, do like a crossover? Like you come over to ours and you play my list, and I come over there and play your list.
Right.
Heck yeah. They got the button. They got their 100,000 their subs. What are we gonna do when we get our button?
Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, we're not even close to that yet.
But if you keep trending up, you're eventually going to get there.
Are you aware that mindpockets is coming up to 100?
I had no idea.
It is going to be like. I gotta keep stop talking about it because that's all I've been doing for the last 4 weeks on my pockets is like it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I can't tell you anything, so people are like,
Dude, we were at a party, my company's Christmas party yesterday, and Kelly was like, "We're gonna miss my pockets, though." And I was like, "You know what? We could play it.
Type it in.
We could play it at the party. I mean, I'm sure everybody would love to hear it."
It was fun. You made my pockets,
Yeah, and then I was at a party not listening.
and I'm like, well, it's so funny because sometimes I'm like, oh, she ain't gonna go back and listen to it.
Oh my god. So we were driving yesterday. Quick story. We were driving and Kelly was like, yeah, there was something I was gonna tell you. And she was like, I always get these things where I'm gonna tell you something and then I completely forget about it. She's like, I wish I had the wherewithal to just write this stuff down. And I was like, you're just describing mind pockets right now. This is exactly what we're doing is mind pockets.
And then she's like, I hate my life.
Yeah.
Yells at you like, I'm nothing like him.
Not mind pockets. Just remembering things he did. He's a corner remembering.
She'd yell at you and be like, he didn't invent taking notes.
That's my little reminder.
Oh man, there's so many cool stuff coming up. But yeah, for my pockets 100. Okay, so my pockets 100 is gonna be on a Saturday. The Friday before, I'm gonna play every Mind Pockets back to back. I predict it's about 15 hours. So there'll be a 15-hour live stream of just 1,000 Mind Pockets.
So you come in, you come out. It's like the hokey pokey.
It's just gonna play. I'll hang out in the chats, I think, for a little bit. But
people jump in, they listen to it, they jump out.
Yep. And just there is a couple of people at work. I played.
So are you playing the actual segments of the mind pockets or just the mind pockets
Just the
themselves?
the mind pockets.
Okay.
No commentary. There is something weird. It's like Garfield minus Garfield, where like
Without the context, they're gonna sound
Dude,
crazy.
dude.
Though.
they are like I'll play with you one when we're done.
You're like, oh yeah, are you a psychopath for sock shoe? And then it was just like a dig at me for putting my shoes on soft shoe, which by the way is the superior way to
Yes.
do it. It's not a psychopathic behavior at all.
Sock shoe. So
No, because like people put on their shoes.
if there's an
and then
intruder,
socks.
now you're 1 foot. You're off balance. You've
Yeah, I have 1 foot to kick people with. You're in your socks.
you always go the same foot each time. Is it always left foot, right foot, right foot?
I think it's left foot, right foot.
Okay.
Is it still on?
All right. But yeah, just listening to a mind pocket, it's there's something like weirdly funny and haunting-ish because you have like those like sad dad days where I'm just like, oh, I hate like, and
Like,
then
what is loneliness really? Is it a thing? Is it a real thing that we can feel? Because it's really the absence of something. So can you feel it? And you're
Right.
like, oh my god. And then you're like, by the way, the Pillsbury Doughboy, does he have organs? Are they made of dough as well? Just right back to back.
or it's like, hey, I think Pillsbury Doughboy is no longer because HR was like HR was like, you can't touch him in the belly anymore.
And then also, why don't I have friends?
Liam doesn't call me. No one loves me.
Are they going to be in order? Or are they going to be like
In order.
random?
I found them. I was missing 200 of them. I found those 200. So there's 800 of them right now. And then I just have to go in and like quasi number them a little bit. I think I can sort it by entry date and then just sort them
God,
in.
are you gonna have like a select feature like chapters on the video and then
So
we could just pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
maybe
to 200? Because wouldn't it take forever? Do they do that automatically when they do chapters, or do you have to put them in yourself?
it follows context the context. So like you'll hear that we went talk to like when I upload this one on YouTube, you'll see that we changed topic like 3 times and it'll like kind of bad, man.
Interesting.
It is.
Yay, AI.
So I don't know what it's gonna look like yet. Because there's some misdirection, there's an M. Night Shyamalan twist in it somewhere. But then there's also a version in which I want to just play it like a background shot of me at my desk
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like 15 hours of that and just hide it on the internet, right? Because I want somebody like 5 years from now to be like, I found this random lost channel. There's no context to any of it. We don't know any of these things. Like, why is there a 15-hour guy just talking about his thoughts? Because when you listen to him, you know that there's a Ben, there's a Liam, there's a Sophie, there's a Megan. They go to cons. We maybe know that they're in Arizona.
Right.
But outside of that, you're like, because there's no reason for me to say chasing the whimsy. You're in the mind pocket.
Right.
Like, it's like kind of interesting to be like, how will they find me? And just the idea that somebody's going to do like a 40-minute video and been like, I found this thing, I found this guy. And I
And
went,
people were like, oh my god, what is this? This is so haunting. It's interesting, it's unique, it's poignant, but he didn't post it where anyone else could see it.
right. And it's like, and they're gonna be like, must be the works of a man fucking on the brink of something. And then you're like, oh no, he's still podcasting. He's fucking 400 episodes.
Actually, they really took off after that.
But it's one of those things where one person makes that 40-minute video, they blow up, but then they come back over here and then we blow up.
Yeah, it's finding the whimsy.
It's gonna be fun. So I'll keep you updated because I got some I'm gonna need I'm gonna need some ideas on how to present it, put it together. I want to give away stuff like during the live stream, the 99. Okay.
So you have to play it over there, okay?
But like the idea is like you listen to any part of the like on screen. I'll put like a word, right? So remember the word, leave a comment on this 15-hour one. Come back on Saturday during Mind Pockets, and I'm gonna be like, all right, first one that who has like the hidden password from like the 5th hour.
Oh
They're
my
like,
god.
and then be like, boom, send me some addresses and I'll send you something. Just like it's gonna be wicked fun. All right.
No, you should do a hard mode one though for like a grand prize, and you go, which mind pockets wasn't actually a mind pocket? Out of all 200 of them, what wasn't one that was actually released before?
No,
And it's just like Helly
but
desperately going through every single mind pocket. Or
um,
where she's like, yeah, he never said that one before.
what is interesting is I have something like kind of on purpose. Like I did something and it's just working out perfectly for it now. But there is a question like that that I can pose and say, what is missing or what's different or why is this?
Right.
And then most people are like, I don't know. Like it sounds like a stupid question until you find the answer. And then you're like, oh, it's fucking genius.
Yeah, hard mode. That's what I'm saying. Like, one should be like, find the password, which anyone can do, and the other one's gonna be like, you have to have knowledge.
Right. Like hard mode would be like every hour I put in like the website with a link and I'll hide like on the webpage and be like, here's the secret fucking here's the secret task. Find it. And like you can only find it when it's on screen
Right.
for a total of like 12 minutes. Like you're trying to like scroll through
12
like
minutes and 15 hours and you can't even see it.
I know.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I don't know. I'm having so much fun with it. 100 mind pockets.
100 mind pockets.
And it's fun. It's a fun show, but the regular show, like it's cool because like you see the growth, right? And the journey. Mind pockets is a completely different journey. And it's like, I don't even know if there's
Well, mind pockets is a different animal. That's why. I'm not sure there's a purpose to mind pockets.
yeah, it's so funny. I don't know. Because I'll go back and I'll listen to it, and sometimes I'll just laugh. So I'm like, I remember that one. So, all right, here's some lists. Right?
It's royalty-free music behind this.
Yes. All right. The cost difference between 91 and 2025.
Okay. I'm gonna be terrible at this, but
Okay.
okay.
Overall food and beverages increased by 144%. Okay.
Okay.
How much did a loaf of bread cost in 1991?
50 cents.
Oh, close. 71 cents.
71 cents.
Liam did this and he had no idea of any, he's like, a nickel. I'm like, what are you talking about? Nickel. Anyway, eggs. How much did a carton of eggs cost?
Okay, so this is
Okay, so how about that? Okay, now do you want me to give you? Okay, so eggs today are $3.59.
yeah, but here's the thing is like, okay, so I used to work at a grocery store, and I remember eggs all the time going on sale, and it would be like 89 cents. I can't imagine they were that much cheaper. I can't imagine them being cheaper than that.
What kind of eggs were you guys selling?
Well, we sold them in bulk, so like,
Oh, okay. Oh, so you had to buy like the 40 pack.
yeah, so
Okay,
like,
okay. We're looking for 12. $3.59 today.
for eggs,
Yes.
so 89 cents.
$1.11.
$1.11?
It's always funny with the list because when you talk about comparing things from like whenever you were born, it's always like milk, eggs, bread, right? I guess the essentials,
Staples, yeah.
right? And based off of our conversation from last week, we're like, I understand why they're staples, like like the essentials to help everything continue to grow.
Yes.
All right, chicken per pound. Today's 208 a pound.
Okay, but it's got to be like
Whole chicken, if that makes sense.
whole chicken, because we had whole chicken for like 49 cents a pound. So how could it be cheaper than that?
You're like, what kind of meat were we selling?
What's going on? This was like in 20. This is like 20. Like 14 till 28.
So 10 years ago. You're like, you're like, I know I didn't jump $3.
Okay, so I'm gonna say whole chicken 59 cents a pound.
89 cents a pound.
I don't believe it.
You're blown. But it's also weird too the way that they come up with these numbers because it's by like a national average. So obviously, food costs different in like North Carolina than it does in like Arizona or Florida versus like wherever.
Well, and then it also doesn't like make as much sense because like I know that in states where they don't pay sales
Yeah, yeah,
tax, things tend to be a different price
right,
to cover sales tax.
right.
And then like in New York, things are insane. I remember because you remember McDonald's
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
have like the dollar soda.
yeah, yeah.
I remember we went to I think we were like in Manhattan on the Broadway McDonald's, and like it was like $4 or $5 for a large soda.
Oh,
And that was like back in the day. That was back in like 2016.
right. Dude, it was always funny because McDonald's for a minute was like any size for $1. I'm like, why would I not pick a large?
Yeah,
FYI,
at that point you might as well because what are you getting for
right?
it's the small.
But it's one of those where if I did go, I'd get Sophia a small instead of a large, so I guess. But um, yeah, like all right, milk. Let's talk about some milk. A gallon of milk in 91,
So right now it's
$3.78 a gallon.
no, it is not. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. I shop at Walmart every day. This is not no $3.78
How
a
much is it?
gallon because the half gallon is like
Like $1.59 maybe?
it's like $1.29 or even better. It's so cheap for a half gallon of milk at Walmart. So I can't imagine the gallon is like so much more expensive.
Like, well, I pulled this off of some
So I'm
government
gonna
website.
say $1.91. I'm saying it's $1.
A gallon, like I don't know if I agree with it. $2.80. There's no way a
There
gallon.
was no way a gallon of milk
Milk.
was $2.80.
There's no way moms would be like, I'll pay $2.80 for a gallon of milk.
A gallon of milk, $2.80. Like you can buy like a whole. Well, in that case, you can buy like 3 whole chickens
All
for
right.
that price.
Cars. What was the average cost of a new car in 91?
I'm gonna say it was, and it average cost like what, like
Today,
because I'm like yeah. Today, what's the average cost?
36,000.
I don't believe that.
Mine was.
Yeah, but then what are the ones that are lower than yours?
But then you also have the ones that are higher than mine. So like that's like it's so weird to like would you average stuff out to be like the gallon of milk is that because you also now have all this hipster milk where they're like we have fucking
right, but like
free range oats
if you think
for
that
like
like
$9 a gallon.
I don't know, like a new Audi, the cheapest one is probably like $40,000.
Right, so it's still within the average. To be fair, the cars are kind of garbagey right now, man. They're like crazy expensive.
Maybe like the average new car in 91 was like $15,000.
15.5.
Got it.
Eventually, when we continued doing the family stuff, growing up, mom had like it's weird, and I don't know if everybody went through this. My mom had like 6 or 7 cars growing up.
Yeah, but that's different because like I bet you none of them are new.
Right. Like the idea that you could just pick one up off of the corner
Yeah.
for like nothing, and like here you go.
Well, because we used to talk about like, a $500 car and it ran and it was reliable.
Well, it ran and it was ish reliable, and you're like, and then it's one of those things where you're like, well, I got 6 months out of it. I got like what can I argue for?
Well, I mean, if you were like a mechanic or something,
Yeah.
I guess like most of the time I grew up with my stepdad, he could work on cars. And so I wasn't worried about anything we had really breaking down.
Yeah, we did car rides. Did you guys ever car ride with more than 4 people in the car?
Like on a road trip or
Yeah.
something? Okay, so
Okay.
no, because my mom had this minivan, right?
Okay.
And we used to go to like trips, Vegas or whatever, and
Okay.
it'd be like, my grandparents, my sisters, and Kelly and I used to be like, there's like an aisle right where the door is.
Yeah.
And they would put 2 coolers in there so that we
Right.
could have cool, like,
Right.
cold drinks and stuff. And it would be all the kids sitting on the coolers because all the seats went to the adults.
So you would typically have like the back row, so you would have 3 seats back there, and then sometimes, and then you have the half
Yeah.
seat up front. So it was like a 2 row.
Right, 2 rows. So the the middle seat was like 2 seats, and the
Right.
back was like 3.
Because the extra seat
there'd be
would have been the walk around.
there'd be 3 people in the middle seat, there'd be 4 people in the back seat, and then there'd be us 2 kids sitting on the coolers. And I remember one time we got pulled over at a checkpoint, and the cop was just like, "Whatever, man, like, put the kids in the seats or whatever."
Were you
They
guys
didn't enforce it.
were you guys good travelers? Or because like me and my sisters were like, they're touching me. This is like
Oh, my mom would not
it was like they're
let any of that happen.
like because I'm the douchebag who's like put my finger on their square and be like,
No, my mom was, oh, so scary that we, like, all she had to do was give us the look through the rearview mirror,
Right.
and we'd be like, "Okay."
she's like, I'm not turning around. I'll just straight
And then
leave you.
if it was just me and Kelly, not
Yeah.
my older sisters, usually it would just be us sitting reading a
Right.
book the entire time.
So how many is the most that you had in one trip? 3, 6, 8
1,
plus your driving?
2, 1, 2, 5, 9, 11.
That's awesome.
11 people.
What's interesting about that is you like Sophie will never know what that looks like.
Yeah, which is probably for the best, because if we got in an accident or something, Kelly and I were gonna go flying through the windshield.
Well, right, like, or God forbid, like, what happens is like you guys get stuck on the door and you open the slide door.
Yeah.
Like that always freaks me out. I always worry about that more than anything. But yeah, I mean, I think we talked about when we were at Jason's. Like, we just have like we would drive from here to El Paso, and they have the bucket toilet, and they're like, "Gotta go, you gotta go." And we're just like, "Fuck, I guess I'll just hold it, I guess." And then you're like, "Oh, I guess." Yeah, weird as a kid to go to the bathroom in front of people while you're driving.
Yeah, that's so weird. Just stop the car. Why wouldn't you just stop the car?
Because Grandpa's like, "I got."
Why are you in that big of a hurry ever?
I don't know.
I mean, you could just pull over and they can go pee outside on the side of the road. My mom tried to do that with me once, and I was like, I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't. What if somebody drives by? She's like, you'll never see these people again. I'm like, no, I can't do it.
It's like mean. It's like I should just give it away for free because I might not.
Like, just pee right here. I'm like, I can't. Sorry.
And then for whatever reason, my favorite. Oh, hold on. Okay. Average 91 adjusted for inflation was 36, and then the actual car today is 49. That's like 250%, dude.
It's too much.
It's bonkers. And then my favorite one, and I don't know why this is, and I talked about it on Lambs too, and I asked my mom a little bit, but for whatever reason, I always gauge like inflation based off of the stamp.
Why would you?
I have no idea.
base
Like
the
it's the
stamp? Nobody's using stamps,
dude. I have no idea, but for whatever reason,
nobody is using a
stamp has always been like the unit of measurement that I follow.
Oh my god!
So how much was a stamp in 91, and how much is a first class stamp today? A forever stamp.
Forever. Oh, the forever stamp, so it never changes. What is it like? I don't know. I've never used a stamp before. It's like 25 cents.
It was 29 cents back in 91, and today it's 78 cents.
Wow.
So like if I would have bet
Tripled?
hundreds of dollars in 91, I made 3 times my stamps.
Oh my god.
So now I gotta be like, hey,
Who's gonna buy resold
right?
stamps? Oh, I could buy these forever stamps from the government, or I can get it from this guy and get it for 72 cents. Wow.
And they're like, I just need one. They're like, but I have 1,000 of them. They're
No,
like,
you need to buy them in bulk.
right? I'm like,
How are you gonna send it to them? With a stamp on it? Is that how that works?
it always weirded me out. Like
Like, you need to buy at least 2 to cover the cost of the stamp that
Yeah.
I'm sending it with.
You ever collect stamps?
No, my uncle collected stamps, but I never got into it.
I collected stamps for a minute when I was ordering a bunch of stuff from overseas. So I was like all these like weird Asian stamps. I'm like, oh, these are cool looking, and then I have no idea where they're at now. I'm like, oh, this is just trash.
I
Like,
feel like I have every envelope that like was ever sent to me though.
do you?
Yeah, I was a little hoarder kid.
Is that
so
like an OCD thing? Like, could you throw them away today if we're like, hey man, we got to downsize?
it's just weird because then like you see your grandmother's handwriting on it and you're just like,
Oh no, you can't get rid of it. How dare you, Ben?
yeah, she'd be like, Lydia, and I'm like, that's her.
Okay. So like, I was thinking of like UPS bill You're like, "I got that envelope still," but it was like
No, 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 like,
like
personal letters
oh,
that are
okay.
sent to
Oh, yeah, yeah,
people.
yeah, you keep all those for sure.
But, like, you don't need to keep the envelope. You keep, like, the letter, you keep the card, but I would keep all the envelope as well.
Oh, you need the envelope so that way it's an organizational thing.
But I always remembered, like, I was keeping it also because I felt like when I was sending them a letter, I would have their address because I never wrote it down, but it'd be on the last envelope I got from them.
And you're like, and then you're like looking through all your stuff and you're like, "I know I looked at this letter a month ago."
Well, I had a little box that had all the
Okay.
stuff in it, so
Alright. That is all I have for inflation and costs of things.
things cost too much
It
now.
does. Like, it's weird. Like,
Dude, I always spend so much at the grocery store, and I remember I, like, spent $75 2 weeks ago, and it was for, like, a short trip, so not, like, the full,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
weeks of groceries. I think I bought, like, 3 bags of stuff, and it was $75, and I was like, "I don't understand what I spent it on. I don't understand what is $75 in these 3 bags."
Um, like, every once in a while, like, I try to buy, like, chicken or a steak, and I'm just like, "Fuck, man." Like, I'll have my order, and then, like, whatever I buy the kids, like, the same handful of things, typically, like, right under like, just about $50. And then every once in a while, I'm like, "Maybe I wanna splurge and get something for me." Like, "Let's make a decent dinner." And then I'm like, boom, chicken steak, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, $78, how you doing?" I'm like, "Fuck."
Yeah, it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense to me, and I feel like if everybody looks at their, like, paycheck over the last couple of years, it's not tracking with what
No.
everything's gone up for spending.
Look at the housing market, like, it's, like, wildly crazy. Like, housing has gone up, like, 9,000%.
Yeah, we lucked out trying to get this house, and we overpaid for it
Like, it's a
as it
mess.
was. We had to wait, like, 8 months. We
Yeah,
waited 8 months, like, all 3 of us, like, squatting at my
yeah.
mom's house trying to get
Um,
this house.
it was, like, I worry, like, Liam like, the idea that Liam's ever gonna get a house, I'm like, "No." Like, not until you're 30. The average, first-time home owner now is, like, 34 years old, which is weird because like, your mom, my mom all had houses.
Yeah, and the average homeowner, not just first time, but a
Yeah,
homeowner is, like, 60.
right,
It's a bunch of old people squatting in houses, and they bought them when they actually made sense, and now nobody can afford them.
right. Um, I'm not real big on the politics stuff, but they floated this idea of this 50-year loan. I'm like, "What are we doing?"
Well, you are gonna end up
I'm like, "No." Like,
you're gonna end up paying double for the
like,
house that you
yeah,
more than double for the house that you
you
bought.
might as well just lease it. Like, like, so,
No, I think everybody was basically taking the piss out of that one
yeah.
because we're like, what are you even talking about?"
Um, it's like classic hustler because I did this when I bought the car. They're like, what kind of payment you want?" I'm like, like 400." So they're like, "Oh yeah, we can get it down to 380." I said, "No, fool! Like you just added like you just added 2 years to the back of my loan." I said, "I wanted 4 years
Yeah, no. Always bargain your car
total
by
price."
the total price.
Yes,
Do not let them play anything to you about how your
they
monthly
did
payment
not.
is gonna go on.
They did not like me at all.
Who cares about your monthly price?
Right,
Yeah, obviously your monthly price has to make sense to
right,
you, but don't let them like do smoke and mirrors to you because that's where they get
right.
you. They're adding time to your loan.
Hmm.
They're adding different things on there to like make this ultimately going to benefit them.
Right,
Nothing that the dealership is going to do is going to be to benefit you
right. Well, and it's funny because
unless you force them
right.
to.
Well, I told him, I said, "I drive too much." I said, "This car maybe is gonna get 6 years. So I can't take a 7-year loan." "Well, just do it now, you can refinance." I'm like, no." I'm
No.
like I'm like, "I walked out." I'm like, "I'll see you guys, like, maybe I'll come back tomorrow." Like, "You guys figure it out." And then I went online, looked at a couple, and was like, "What about this guy?" And they're like, "Oh, we got it." I'm like and then they keep trying to upsell me. Get away from me, dude.
Yeah, no, don't take any upsells unless it makes sense for
Right.
you. Really look at the what you're buying, especially with like warranties and stuff like that. Think about the projected costs of maintenance of your car over the amount of years that your warranty is and see if that makes sense versus
Well,
what your warranty is actually giving you.
because I mean, there's a whole saga a little year ago, but it was like I was like, I'm like, "I need a warranty that's longer than 5 years." I'm like, they're like, 5 years or 60,000 miles. I said, "No, no, no." I said, "I need something that's gonna push me to, like, 120." And they're like, well, this one's good for 5 years. I said, no, like,
No.
you're not paying attention. So eventually I got him to be like, unlimited miles. Like, fucking deal.
Yeah, as long as it actually works. Read
'Cause I told him,
that.
I said, I cannot buy a car today if it's not going to be insured on the back end of this thing. I can't, I'm not going to. And then they're like, then the one guy was a douchebag and fucking like fucking changed it on me like halfway through. It was like, it was a mess, but whatever. Um, I paid it off right afterwards. So like, fuck those guys. Haha. Your interest rates.
Yeah, the best thing to do is to get the best that you can get
Yeah.
and then pay it off early.
Yeah.
Because
I just took it out of my
what they're
401k.
making money on is that
Yes.
interest. That's why they want you to take a loan. They do
Right.
not want you to pay cash. They
Right.
don't want you to pay cash at all. You get a worse deal if you tell them upfront that
Right.
you're paying with cash. Don't ever divulge you're paying with cash until the end.
Right.
If you are going to pay with cash right then, or take the loan and pay it off early.
Right.
But never ever walk into a dealership saying I'm paying cash. It's basically a dead shot to your deal. They don't
Right.
care anymore.
They're gonna be like, right, because they try to manipulate the idea of like, we'll adjust here, and like I said, they add more on the back end. So they're like,
Yep.
we'll drop it $100 or like $100, but we're also going to make $500 on the interest alone. So
That's what they're looking at when they're adding 2 years to your
Right.
loan. They're making back their money more
right,
than what they're giving you as a
fuck those
discount.
guys.
I agree.
All right, 1991. I am surprised. I absolutely adore 1991. Top 10 grossing movies in 1991. There's one that you always reference.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yep. Number 6. Number 5. Such a good movie. Like, and it was one of the first ones to win all 5 of the awards, and being in a horror thriller genre. You don't see a lot of horror movies winning.
That's true. It makes me sad because horror is probably one of my favorite
Mm-hmm.
genres. It's probably my favorite genre of movie.
All right, we got 9 more. We got do you like spoof movies?
Spoof movies?
Yeah. Like the Top Gun spoof?
Oh, Top Gun, yeah.
No, but the spoofy one of
Like
it.
the
Hot Shots.
Hot Shots? No.
With Charlie Sheen. Somehow that made $181 million. There's another spoof on here at number 7. What are some other good movies that came out around that time?
Any children's or animated movies?
Yes, on the children's one. Okay, number 3, children and animated.
Okay, Disney?
Yes.
Oh,
Would have won best, or at least nominated for best music.
Aladdin.
No. I think this would have been one of the first ones that would be nominated.
Hercules?
Oh no, Hercules was later. It was like 94.
But that's got the best music.
No.
Oh.
Emma Stone just did it. Not Emma Stone.
Beauty
Watson.
and the Beast?
Yeah. Dude,
I don't know if I would say best music for Beauty and the Beast. Oh yeah, I guess
it was the one song that was
your guess. Yeah, I got you.
well, because you had Mrs. Potts singing.
No,
They're
it's
all
a great. It's a fantastic movie. I love.
I'm
Beauty and the
offended.
Beast,
Hold on.
but I don't know about like best music. If you got Aladdin and Hercules in the running for that, it's as far as Disney movies go.
Robin Williams, amazing kid movie. Not just a good one, like a really good one.
Flubber.
That was good. Really good.
Really good. Jumanji?
That one's pretty good. Before that. See, what's weird is like, you know these movies, but you never associate them with 91. That's
yeah,
the
the
problem.
thing is, like, I don't want to associate them with coming out in 91. It took me forever to find out that Silence of the Lambs came out in 91.
Yeah.
But it stuck in my brain because I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah. That movie was in theaters for like 6 months too. Like they just rolled that thing like for days.
Well, and back then there were less movies in general, so movies could stay in the theaters for longer.
Right.
Now it's like move it.
You're good for 3 weeks and then get out.
If that.
Yeah.
There's like Kelly, what did we just see? Running Man? We just saw Running Man. And I was like, dude, this thing came out like last week and it's got down to like 2 showings.
Oh wow.
Not bad, by the way.
Uh,
That's my Cinemigos
I,
watch Running Man.
Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman,
Oh,
and Zuko, I believe, if I'm correct. From
yeah, no. You're talking about the one where it's Peter Pan
Yeah.
and I.
the funniest thing.
As soon as you said Dustin Hoffman, I was like, wait, it's Peter Pan, and then you said Zuko, and I was like, yeah, Zuko, because he was like a little kid.
Yes, Rufio. Dude, that movie was so good.
Oh my god.
Like a solid adaptation of the IP of Peter Pan.
Of course.
Like I really did enjoy.
It made you think about it a little bit more, like the story originally.
Because like yeah,
I know the story is a little bit different, but you know, if you think about it, the original story is a little bit weird too, right?
a little bit like all these boys just end up hanging out forever, and there's the idea
Yeah,
that
forever being a kid, never growing, never changing.
Julia Roberts was in it. Like she was Tinkerbell. Like it's like that movie was stacked. All right, number 2, Kevin Costner.
Waterworld.
Kevin Costner, Morgan Freeman. It would have had this one might have won best song for Bryan Adams. You know which one it is? Robin Hood,
Robin Hood?
Prince of Thieves. That was such a good movie. Have you seen it?
I think so. I don't remember it.
Huh? Prince of Thieves. And then it had a very young Christian Slater. He was one
Interesting.
of the boys in the woods.
He's forgetting that we were born in 19.
Yeah, but you can go back and watch it. Kevin Costner again. Kevin Costner.
Waterworld again.
What should I call it? Oliver Stone. It's like a 3.5-hour movie.
Ew.
People like this movie, and I don't know why.
Okay.
JFK.
JFK? I've never watched it, honestly, but it's back and to the left, right?
Yeah.
Back and to the left. Back and to the left. I've heard reference to that.
Right. Like it got memed. Because like
well, people are always telling me like that it's so amazing and everything that, but it some things feel like too heady to really live up to their reputation, and that was one of them.
Who was it? Seinfeld did an episode.
And I remember for like most of my life, I always thought that like JFK was like too grown up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was like, even in 2000, I was 9. It was
okay. I think it's one of those where I might need to rewatch it from a different lens because I do enjoy me a nice courtroom drama, but it seemed like 3 hours is a lot.
3 hours is too long. That's like a Marvel movie thing.
Unless you guys are walking this ring somewhere, I don't need 3 hours of like back and to the left. And because like the joke is like that scene is like 4.5 minutes long.
Oh god.
And then
back into the left. Back into the left.
Yes.
Like,
and then they pause, rewind, and then they're like, see, look at his head.
I don't want to watch JFK's head blow apart a million times. That's really depressing.
Another spoof. They just remade it, and you saw it a little while ago.
I did?
Yes.
Like Naked Gun?
Mm-hmm. Naked Gun 2.5. The Smell of Fear. Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, I love Leslie Nielsen. And then I think Liam Neeson did good in the remake. Did you watch it yet?
I did.
Okay,
it was on, I think it was on Peacock or something.
He really had the spirit of the straight man, just like Leslie Nielsen did.
Because what's interesting, like Leslie Nielsen, I didn't know because I've never seen any of his dramatic stuff.
Yeah, he was known for being like dramatic, so but so is Liam Neeson.
Right,
so
like the Taken guy's like now making jokes.
Right, so you believe him in, like when he's in his dramatic moments, you almost for a second slip back into, oh yeah, this is him, this is his real self, and then just boop.
Because if you were going to remake it, you would like the idea of a serious dramatic actor, and like Liam Neeson really is like pretty good.
Yeah, he did really well. I think he did as well as anybody could to replace Leslie Nielsen.
Right, because like everybody else has a Wahlberg. He's always got some comedies going on, but there's not like a lot of like hard. Like even Tom Hanks couldn't pull it off because we got him as Woody. Like we need somebody we
Yeah,
don't
Tom
know.
Hanks is too. He's not goofy, but he's so good natured that you can see him being a goofy, funny
Right.
guy. That seems natural for him. But for Liam Neeson, it seems like,
I'd watch him do a spoof.
oh my god.
Okay. Who was the I don't know her name. Cape Fear. Do you ever watch Cape Fear at number 9?
Cape Fear.
Was that De Niro? And he was like stalking the chick.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
The scene where he's in the back smoking the cigar. Like all obnoxious. Back when like one scene defined like I know it.
Yeah, I know that movie. I remember because like, and this, who were we talking to about this? It wasn't you, maybe, but I think I was talking to the boys at work because they always say like, "Oh, hey, you have seen all these movies," or say you've seen all these movies, but then we'll like say, the beginning of this movie or whatever it is, and you don't recognize it. And I'm like, yeah, you have to realize that like most of the time in like our time when we were watching movies, it's on TV, and of course you missed the beginning.
Yes. Oh yeah, obviously.
You like I don't know the first 15 to 30 minutes of any movie because you'd be looking through channels and then you would see something and be like, oh, I've heard this is good, and you're trying to catch up.
Right. And then they always trim it down.
Yeah.
Because it's a 2 hour, it's like an hour and a half.
I would get mad because like Lord of the Rings would be on TV and I'd be like, you're missing scenes. I know you are.
And the last one, Christina Ricci, Christopher Lloyd. I forget what the guy's name is, but he's super cool. Older guy.
Older guy with Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, he played Uncle Fester.
I know who Christopher Lloyd is. I'm saying who's the guy?
Mr. Uncle Fester?
Oh my god.
It was Adam's Family. Did you enjoy the Adam's Family movies?
I did. I feel like because the 91 ones were like kind of a revive of the original.
Yeah.
I think they made them like, if possible, even campier than they were. So they were fun though.
Okay. All right, this one, we'll go a little quick on these ones because I don't expect you to know most of these. Best Lord of the Ring adaptations. So in any media, there's like a couple of video games, a couple of graphic novels. Like, do you know if like are you aware of any other
like video games? You're like talking about like Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War.
Yeah.
Because obviously that's pretty easy. What do you mean by adaptations though?
So
like you're not talking about like War of the Rohirrim that came out, because that's not really an adaptation, but it is an adaptation.
The Amazon one. What was that one?
That was Rings of Power.
Yeah, so that would be an adaptation of it.
Okay, yeah, that is an adaptation. I just try to forget about it because it's terrible.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair, most of these are gonna be pretty terrible.
But like War of the Rohirrim is not an adaptation, but it's an adaptation because it's not from the original text, I don't think. It's from an original story from Lord of the Rings, but I don't think it's from the text in any way.
So I'll list a couple, and you tell me if you've ever seen or heard of these things.
Okay, well, tell me like what media it is.
Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, the film trilogy, is obviously number 1.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Number 2, somehow.
It's the Lord of the Rings where it's like they sing Frodo with the 9 fingers and is animated.
Okay, which one? Would that be the Rankin and Bass? Because there's a Rankin and Bass Hobbit animated film.
And the Ralph Bakshi.
And the Ralph Bakshi one.
Yeah, hold on. Frodo. Wait.
Like, I always forget that those things existed.
I don't.
Well, I know, because I didn't read it when I was 6.
See, Frodo the 9 fingers. That's the Rankin and Bass.
Okay. All right. And then, okay. Back in 81, BBC did a radio play. Wonder what that would sound like.
Well, I don't know. There's like an Andy Serkis audiobook now, so I think it would sound something like that. But no, because they did radio play, so they had many different actors. So that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. Did they when you say radio play, though, did they just read Lord of the Rings or
BBC Lord of the Rings radio drama. So it might have been like an ongoing like audio series,
interesting?
like something like we probably would have seen on like BBC, or like PBS or something.
Yeah, I like that because like there's audio dramas
Yeah.
now on radio, and you do have to be a little bit more creative if you don't want to just be reading
Right.
text as a narrator to people.
Right. There was a graphic novel by David Wenzel. You ever read it?
No.
You read graphic novels?
Sometimes
Huh.
Watchmen and stuff like that.
Classic. Batman Year One or Dark Knight Returns. Yeah. Then The Hobbit was an adaptation of it,
The Hobbit,
the trilogy, the Peter Jackson.
though the Peter Jackson. That's not. You said adaptation of Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit is not Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit's a different.
It's on. It's in the. It's in
It's
the
a
fucking-
different book. You do realize that, right?
I
Like,
will let
you
comic
should
book
have. You
reference
should have said Tolkien adaptations if you wanted to have all the adaptations
there.
in there.
There was a 2002 video game, Two Towers.
Yes, I have played it. There's a 2002 video game, The Two Towers, and there's a Return of the King game. They were
Yes.
completely different and both amazing.
What's the other one? The turn-based one.
Oh yeah, that one's what is it called? It's like called Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. It's a video game and it's like
What
turn-based.
system was it?
It was on PS2, I think,
Oh wow.
or PS3. I can't remember, but it was a turn-based game and it was like completely like fictional characters that are not involved at all in Lord of the Rings. There was like a ranger, like
Like
an elf.
Like we bought the name,
dwarf.
but we can't buy the characters.
No, but you went through the story of
Okay.
Lord of the Rings, and so you were like on the bridge
Mhm.
with like it was very odd, like weird like side imagining of the Lord of the Rings, because like obviously nobody was on the bridge with Gandalf and then he fell,
Right.
but like it was amazing. And if you like turn-based action, it
I
was a really
do.
good
I
game.
fucking
It was
love
a
those
great game.
Last one, there was a Lord of the Rings MMO, an online game from.
Yes.
Did you play
No, I didn't play it, but I don't play like
MMOs?
yeah, I don't play on
Computer?
computer gaming.
They're interesting. Like the problem is like they all look like the same. Like there's too many of them. Either you're WoW or Diablo or Elder Dragon or Baldur's Gate, and it's like one of those things where it's like I got to a point at a certain time, like especially like even like 09, 10 probably. It was like you had to buy the expansions for each one, so you had to dedicate to one specific MMO.
Yeah,
Which always kind of sucked because I'm like I liked Diablo 1 and 2, and I wanted to play Baldur's Gate, but then 3 came out. I'm like, well, I guess I got by 3.
true.
So
Diablo's probably no, because I've heard a really good thing about Baldur's Gate.
yeah.
But the Diablo series is pretty good.
That's all of them. You had the 2 animated, which was interesting. I didn't think like
Well, if you'd give me more direction on the video game one, because I completely forgot about the Two Towers game and because I remember the Return of the King game came with behind the scenes content. So you would like play different levels and it would like unlock
Yeah.
the next level, but it would also
give you this
unlock
cutscene.
like cutscenes with like the hobbits talking about the game and like making audio for the game and playing the
Nice.
game. So it was pretty cool. I was totally obsessed with just watching this.
Right.
Oh, I'm not even there to play the game. I'm just watching the behind the scenes content over and over.
Okay. Our last list, okay. Liam only did 2, but I figure you like all of these places. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different categories, 3 restaurants. Which one has the better fast food menu? Wendy's, McDonald's, Jack in the Box.
Which one has the better fast food menu?
Breakfast.
Breakfast?
So we're gonna give you 6 categories, and which one of those 3 do you prefer best? Breakfast. Wendy has like a sausage, egg and cheese English muffin. You obviously have the sausage with muffin, the McGriddle, McDonald's, and then Jack Box has the breakfast Jack, the supreme croissant, and then meat lover burritos. Like, Jackbox has, like, a variety of stuff.
Okay, I will say that I have never eaten Jack in the Box for breakfast.
No.
I love McGriddles at McDonald's. Don't start with me.
No, Liam and I, do you know what's interesting, though? You could do the mix and match for $5, and today we went and got breakfast. He wanted 2 regular McMuffin, and I was like, "I'll get 1 of each." The original Egg McMuffin is still fucking solid.
Of course it is,
Like,
and
it
it's
is,
got the Canadian bacon on there.
like, so, like, I was
But
like,
the McGriddles is better because it's got the sweet and salt. You know how I
dude,
am.
the
You know how I am.
pancake? Dude,
Yeah.
give me the pancake bread for sure, 100%. Like, that's 'cause, like,
I resisted it. It came out while I was working
Yeah.
at McDonald's, and I was
Oh,
like, "No, I'm not trying that. That sounds gross."
right?
All the syrup's inside the pancake. Ew. I was so
dude, it
wrong.
sounds
I was so wrong.
oh, I love them.
They're so good. They're expensive though, but they're so good.
Okay. Burgers. So, like, Wendy's, they have the Baconator. That's pretty much, like, that's their, like, flagship, or the
Right.
regular cheeseburger. You got the Big Mac, and then the ultimate cheeseburger at Jack in the Box.
Okay, so obviously I am like obsessed with McDonald's burgers, but
A Big Mac?
but Wendy's takes the cake with the Baconator. I've never eaten a burger that's so like filling and like has the right proportions of everything, and they give you plenty of bacon on it, and it's like crispy bacon.
Right?
It's literally like the top tier of like burgers.
I did have an ultimate cheeseburger the other, like, a week and a half ago.
Right.
Fucking delicious. Like, because it's all meat and then the cheese and the mayo.
Yeah.
Like, no bacon, but there was something about the extra patty where I'm like, that's pretty good. I'm like, that was,
And it's the best you can get on the low tier of
yes.
spending because, like, yeah, you could go to, well, actually, In-N-Out is now comparable with everything else, I
Yeah.
find.
Mhm.
So you can pay, like, you can get a double meal and paid, like, $10.88.
Oh, okay, that's not that
So
bad.
that's about what you're paying at McDonald's
not
and
more,
everywhere
yeah.
else. So maybe it's not the top tier, but you're not gonna fill up with a double the way you are with a Baconator.
Right. Oh, dude,
Baconator is gonna fill. You're not gonna need to eat anything else.
once a year they have, like, the son of a Baconator for, like, $3.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going, and I'm like, you want one? You're like, I'm like, I'm buying 11 of these things.
So Kelly and I were actually talking about this. So I'll reiterate one more time. We used to work at McDonald's. There was this promotion that was going on at McDonald's one time when we were working at the same McDonald's. This is probably around like 2010. 2 Big Macs for $3.
Nice.
So $1.50 a Big Mac. And people were going insane. They're like, "Can I get 15 Big Macs?"
Yeah.
Like they would just be like, "Yeah, can I get as many big?" They would call ahead
Mhm.
and tell us to start dropping patties because they were gonna order like all of our Big Macs. And some dude said that he took them and he put them in his freezer and he heated. I'm like, who's eating a reheated frozen Big Mac? What is your life like, sir?
Right.
I need to help you.
They used to do like the 50-cent or like the 99-cent double cheeseburgers. Mom was like, get in the car. So she'd sit in the drive-thru, and then I would walk in because it was 10 limit.
Yeah.
So it was like me, Rhiannon, and then Mom would hit the drive-thru and circle it twice, and we'd go home with 40 of these things.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking brilliant. All right. Baconator. I do love a fucking Baconator.
You're not gonna beat a Baconator with a Big Mac.
It is a solid, like, for a burger, like, that's exactly what I want. Like, just meat
Yeah.
and, like, mayo.
And it's just, I don't know, there's something weirdly filling about it. I don't know if it has more meat than a Big Mac or whatever, but
It's the square.
it's just so much, like,
It's the square patties. They don't cut corners. Oh, man. That is an old reference. Liam would never know why Wendy's says square
he
patties.
should, because it's not why they have square patties. That's what, like, some stupid marketing gimmick that they came up with to explain it. You know, some dude was just absolutely just giving himself a bruise, patting himself on the back for that, because everybody was asking him, and he was like, oh man, what can we tell him? What can we tell him? Oh, we never cut corners. Oh my god, I'm so amazing. He called Dave Thomas immediately.
Dave, we got this. And he's like, genius.
Thank God nobody will ever ask us this again.
A future episode, I would like to dive into what you remember about popular advertising campaigns.
Yeah.
Obviously the Pepsi challenge, and I would give you some updates of why and who actually won the Pepsi challenge. And like how they whoever spoiler, Pepsi won, but they didn't do anything with it. So it's just like this idea of like you were winning and you just didn't do anything with the winning.
I think it was rigged.
Maybe because it was
nobody likes
Pepsi.
Pepsi over Coke. That's why they say is Pepsi okay? You've never heard anybody say is Coke okay. You've never heard anyone in your life say is Coke okay because they know Coke is okay. It is assumed Coke is okay.
Pepsi comes with the disclosure everywhere you go.
Yes, Pepsi okay? Is that all right?
But then I also love the Jack in the Box marketing campaign because they had the E. coli thing in the 90s.
Yep.
And then they were kind of like a little bit stagnant for a minute. And you remember what was the big thing that got them back? What marketing campaign they used?
No.
Jack.
Oh, so Jack wasn't involved beforehand?
Yeah.
Business Jack.
Business Jack. They had they started doing the antenna balls at some point because they were blowing up stuff all the time.
Yeah.
In like the late 80s and like late 80s. And then somebody and they won an award for it, and they're like, guess what? We're gonna create Jack with this big old head. I still love Jack. I think those are some of the best like solid commercials. Okay.
I can't imagine Jack in the Box without Jack.
I know. Like, what was that looking like? Chicken sandwiches. Who has a better chicken sandwich? I'm hankering for a chicken sandwich. Classic crispy, classic chicken sandwich or spicy chicken at Wendy's. Hot and spicy. I mean, technically they have other ones, but I think hot and spicy is like...
Hot and spicy was probably the #1 ordered item the entire time that I worked at McDonald's. I would say it was like barely beat out the McDouble, but...
Yeah. And then Jack in the Box has a cluck sandwich or a grilled chicken sandwich. I'm assuming that those are pretty much like lettuce and tomato.
Callie, what do you think? Well, we're just doing the 3.
I'm just doing those 3.
What do you think? Wendy's chicken sandwich or McDonald's chicken sandwich?
She's like Chick-fil-A.
But
it's Sunday. Patties. It's Sunday. What are you gonna get? Chicken sandwich are you gonna get?
A Longhorn Steakhouse.
Wendy's.
All right. I should have asked you which one you thought would win before we started this. All right, ready? This one seems easy. Maybe controversial, depending on what you pick. Fries.
Oh, McDonald's. No.
Jack in the Box has the fucking curly fries mix.
No, I don't care. McDonald's fries are amazing, and McDonald's is having a fry renaissance right now. I'm on the cutting edge of this trend. Something happened to McDonald's fries. They're better than ever before. Go eat on your way home. Go get some McDonald's fries. For some reason, in the last 2 months, it's like they started using beef tallow again or something. They're insane.
Oh, that is awesome, dude. The passion of it. They're having a renaissance.
Dude, me and my porter talk about this all the time. Literally. There's something weird with the McDonald's, and it's not just the fries; it's anything that's fried at McDonald's. Because he had the chicken nuggets, he's like, they're way better than they were.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gonna find something out. They put some kind of crazy juice in there.
Oh, I love it. That's my favorite thing, man. I was gonna pull that clip and then just post it online and wait for McDonald's to be like, yes, we are having a renaissance.
Yeah, please, McDonald's, tell me what you did.
Right?
It's insane.
I want that tagline. I want to see that tagline when I'm flipping through commercials or flipping through, be like, hey man, I want Ronald out there and be like, hey guys, we're in the Renaissance, and be like, we do that.
Yeah, pay us,
right? With fries. All right, 2 more. Value meal. Who has a better value meal? Wendy's has the $5 biggie.
Okay. McDonald's doesn't have a value meal.
They have a $5 meal deal. with the McDouble, the chicken nuggets, and the fries. And then, which is basically the same thing as fucking Wendy's. And then Jack in the Box has the munchie meals. They have
I'm
one.
going biggie bag. You can't beat a biggie bag because the Wendy's chicken nuggets, I don't know if chicken nuggets is going to be on this list, are the best chicken nuggets.
Oh, I would have, but I figured Jack in the Box is completely out of that game.
Yeah, chicken nuggets at Wendy's are better than any chicken nuggets that I've ever had. I don't like McDonald's chicken nuggets at all, so.
You don't, dude, you're not down for a munchie
Nope.
bag? No, hold on, munchie.
Oh, God.
Munchie. I know how to spell munchie. Meal. There we go. All right. A munchie meal at Jackbox. They got a couple of them, and like you can only get them late at night too.
I've seen those late night meals. And I
Yeah.
used to go to Jack in the Box a lot.
I don't know, man. There's something about them. They're always like weird, like a grilled cheese chicken sandwich.
Yeah, okay.
It's like definitely a stoner thing.
Definitely
Absolutely.
a stoner thing, but I don't know if they I think the value you get for a biggie bag is it's cheap and it's chicken nuggets, and I love chicken nuggets.
I do, and I enjoy
Yeah,
their burger too.
See,
Like,
I don't really like Wendy's fries at all, so.
all right, and then the last one. This one, I think pretty obvious, but maybe they're desserts. The Frosty versus the McFlurry versus a thick shake and mini churros.
Okay, you're actually backwards on this, I think. Because I used to die
For a Frosty? Or for a thick shake?
for a thick shake.
Oh, shit!
I used to die for the Oreo thick shake.
Oh, man!
I would die for that. I would get out of, I would be, in my pajamas and get in the car to go get a thick shake.
So Jackbox doesn't get swept. They get a dessert.
I love the thick shakes there. You know how, you try sucking,
Yeah.
your lips are hurting because of how, hard it is to suck on it?
Because the McFlurry is just a blizzard, is all it is. Like,
There's nothing wrong with the McFlurry.
No.
There's nothing wrong with the Frosty. I love them both.
But I do enjoy drinking a dessert.
Yeah, you drink it in the car on the way home.
You ever do the Frosty with the fry? You ever eat your fries with your Frosty?
I've done a Frosty with a milkshake, or fries with a milkshake before. I've never really done it with a Frosty in particular, but it's a good concept. I like it. Sweet and salty.
Rumor has it Wendy's is playing with more flavors, like they're doing Oreos or...
Yes, they have these twisted Frosties, and it has a hot fudge or something, and
or
Oreos and
strawberries
stuff.
or some shit in it.
I'm sure they're great. I like the classic chocolate though. And I don't even eat chocolate ice cream, but I love a chocolate Frosty. Because it tastes like chocolate milk.
I would agree, because I would not get a chocolate shake anywhere else.
I would not get a chocolate shake. I would not get chocolate ice cream if you get at an ice cream place, but for some reason chocolate Frosties hit.
Back in the day when I was at work, someone would go to In-N-Out and get food, and I'm like, just get me a milkshake. Those things were so heavy, dude, they just put me to bed.
Yeah, that's true.
I was like, hey guys, I'm like, I can't drink one of these before work. Or while at work, because then I won't come back. That's all I got for you. Which game did you like?
Wait, who won though?
Oh,
it was McDonald's? Or was it
Wendy's? Wendy's has the Baconator, the chicken sandwich, and a Biggie.
Yeah, it's correct. I still love McDonald's, but Wendy's should win.
McDonald's is notorious for fries and notorious for the best breakfast menu.
Yeah, nobody can turn down McDonald's breakfast.
No, because then there's the other stuff that we didn't talk about. They have the hotcakes, and then the hotcake meal where you got the sausage and everything else.
Big breakfast with hotcakes.
Those were a staple in El Paso when I was going up there.
When I worked, because I used to work 4 a.m., so my break for lunch was during breakfast, I would always get hotcakes and honey. That was my staple.
Nice.
Just hotcakes and honey and butter.
Nice.
Just, pure sugar.
Absolutely.
To power me for the rest of my shift.
Are you a coffee drinker?
Sometimes I drink coffee. I don't really drink it on a daily basis. If Starbucks has a new flavor out, I gotta try it, but
But it's not a ritual drink.
no, I drink a lot of energy drinks.
Um,
Maybe too much.
right. I cut down on them. I don't know how I feel about it. Obviously, probably good, I think. But
See, I tried not drinking energy drinks for 2 weeks.
did you hate life?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I actually didn't, but then I also didn't feel a whole lot better either, and
Right.
I was like,
Yeah, where's the payoff?
"Where's the payoff?" And then, like, because for me, an energy drink, I don't really feel tired throughout the
Mhm.
day, but an energy drink always helps me, like, focus. I feel like I'm, like, very focused when I drink them. I don't feel like I'm bouncing off the walls or anything like that, but I feel like I could actually get things done and, like,
Right.
actually like, my brain clears up a little bit, so I was like, "I'm missing that brain cleared up feeling." you
Uh,
know?
but yeah, I mean, I drink one, I think maybe two on the weekends. What you doing? But which of the games did you like? Which ones? I have a couple of other ones that are going to be fun. For you and Liam, I think you would need two heads to kind of think about because you're two from two different like demographics and
Yeah.
age. So I think he might be able to snag a couple of answers where you'll get the other half of the answers.
Yeah, it'd be fun to do with Liam. I
I think
like
it'll
when
be
we
fun.
play games together.
But I'll do some more movie ones. I would like to do we'll do restaurants like um
The 1991 ones were hard because, 1, I was not, conscious in
right.
1991.
I wasn't real big into commerce in 91, like maybe even
Wait,
93,
what year were you born?
83.
Like, would you know all the top movies from '83 specifically?
No, no. Um, no, but what we could do is like top movies of the last 20 years. Don't look it up. Just kidding. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna play with a couple more. I think we'll do a restaurant one. Um, like a upscale, not fast food. We'll do movies. We could, like uh, yeah, yeah. I'll bring like four or five, and we'll play again.
Oh god.
83. What we have?
I don't know, this is a weird list. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that is weird. Like that's like movies were primitive back then.
Okay, so, I mean, yeah, okay, number 1 is a really, really well-known movie with
Shitty.
of
Oh,
Al Pacino,
Godfather? No.
hmm,
Um.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, Scarface.
Yeah. This one I'm not sure I could say on the podcast. Never heard of it in my life.
Never heard of it.
Um,
Oh, but we had like Cheech and
what the
Chong.
fuck are any of these things, man?
Like weird, like almost like it's like some of them almost look like exploitation films type.
The Big Chill, the King of Comedy.
Um,
Oh, this one's easy. Chevy Chase. One of Chevy Chase's biggest movies.
Holiday or Three Amigos?
Thinking like family movie. Classic.
Like Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking because they have a vacation and then holiday vacation, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Reuben?
Um, Cujo.
This can't be the top movies. Apparently.
What were people doing in
Okay,
'83?
this one seems like a better list.
Oh shoot, we had Star Wars Episode 4.
Yeah.
Tootsie, Flashdance.
Trading Places. Trading Places came out in 1983.
That's crazy. That's crazy. War Games, Staying Alive, Risky Business. Oh man, I got Superman 3, 48 hours.
Gandhi.
Jaws 3D. E.T. Holy crap. E.T.'s older than I am.
Oh my god.
Which means the first time I saw E.T., it was like 4 years later. Like that's
All
crazy.
these cheaters. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs 1983 re-release. My ass.
Did you have any desire to go watch the Kill Bill movie. He re-released them, both of them back to back,
When was this?
about like 3 weeks ago.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he did a re-release of Kill Bill 1 and 2. Yes.
But there's going to be a re-release in 2026 of Lord of the Rings in January, and I already took 2 days off in January. Would it be bad of me to take more days off in January because...
You want to watch it twice?
No, because there's 3 movies.
Right. So are they playing back to back?
No, they're playing on different dates.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, don't start. You're going to say,
No.
if you had to pick one movie to
No.
watch, which one would you it?
No, because it makes me think, right before Endgame, theaters were running a thing where they would play all.
Yes, back to back.
Yep.
And it was over several days too, though, because
It was like a day and a half. It came out to they played the first of all the movies, so you only got the ones that actually made sense.
Yeah.
Thor, not the second two. But yeah, it played. I think there was a small break somewhere, but it went legit 36, 40 hours, and then you got a little
you
medal.
would be in a fucking coma after that.
Can you imagine what that theater smells like?
Ugh.
I do think that there were small breaks that you could technically have left, or you just I don't want to watch.
Yeah, because somebody's got to eat a meal, right? Well, because
I don't know.
they kind of sell food at Harkins now, so you'd probably be okay.
Right.
So,
But hey, thank you for playing games. That was fun.
I like
I
them.
didn't expect this to go an hour and a half. My bad, but it is what it is.
Didn't feel like an hour and a half. That helps.
I do like the idea of pulling out because Tom and Steve Dave does it when they do their intro. He pulls 3 or 4 clips from the episode.
Yeah.
I just want to isolate fucking McDonald's is going through McDonald's fries are going through a
fry renaissance. I'm not kidding. Somebody support me in this. Go out to McDonald's and get some fries. Help me.
Absolutely.
We thought it was the McDonald's by my job. We're just giving out really good fries, and then I got them over here, and they were just as good. I don't understand it.
Megan's list of the Renaissance.
I'm gonna become a crack reporter. I'm gonna get a part-time job at McDonald's to figure this out. What are you guys doing differently for the last 3 weeks?
Don't speak into my lapel. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out. We'll see you next week for the holiday.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be fun.
Whimsy.